Stuart Walker's death is possibly one of the worst examples of hate crime against gay people in the UK in recent years. Hate crime can take many forms. Greg, could you tell me a bit about what hate crime is and who does it affect?
Yeah, I think hate crime affects everybody in the community. It's the definition of a hate crime is that the victim perceives that they've been threatened by their perpetrator because of their sexual orientation, their ethnicity, their religion, their age, or any one of the 7 strands of diversity, really.
2009 was the first year that police collected hate crime figures nationally and published a report. Why do you think this is important to do?
Well, I don't think we can do anything about hate crime if we don't actually know how many are being committed and exactly where they're being committed and where to focus our resources in terms of doing something about them. So if we know where they're happening and why they're happening, then we can do something about them.
Crimes against gay and transgender people went up by 14% during 2010. In some cities, attacks motivated by sexual prejudice are up as much as 170%. Some campaigners have said that these figures are just the tip of the iceberg. In your opinion, do these figures accurately show the levels of hate crime?
I don't think they accurately show it, no, because I think in some cases they show that the figures have increased. Our experience is that the reports have decreased, but we know from working with the LGBT community specifically that there are a lot of hate incidents that are happening that are not necessarily being brought to light, and there are also a number of repeat incidents. So people who are coming to us to tell us about hate crimes the first time are then making us aware of incidents that have happened repeatedly over a number of years. So we know there are a lot of incidents that are happening that are not being brought to our attention.
Do you think that there's a tendency to mislabel homophobic hate crime as just antisocial behaviour?
I certainly think that's the case. We've had some interesting discussions with groups like Victim Support, who have been doing projects with antisocial behaviour, and it seems that they've reported that a lot of the victims that have been reporting crimes to them feel that they have been targeted because of their sexual orientation or their disability or their race. So it seems certainly that the case is that a lot of the crimes that are being reported are being incorrectly reported as so antisocial behaviour rather than actually hate crimes.
And what can we do in Stoke-on-Trent to make sure that we're doing our part to help stop this type of crime?
Well, I think everyone has to take responsibility. I think we all need to realise why it is important for us to stop these incidents. Most hate crimes are incidents that escalate into something that's a lot more serious. The sooner they're stopped, the less likely they are to develop into something that's far more serious. And I think we all need to take responsibility. We all need to understand that it's important for us to be dealing with these things before they become too serious, and to make reports to the relevant people so that the resources are put into the right places to actually deal with these incidents. So we're holding a vigil actually tonight to try and raise awareness about hate crimes and the impact that they have on our society and on the LGBT community particularly. And it's a start of a campaign to try and educate people as to why it's important for them to come and talk to us about hate incidents. So we hope that that will make some sort of impact.
That's perfect. Greg MacNeillie, thank you very much.